So you just share with me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being so patient. We are going to the stage. Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. Welcome to an evening dedicated to the memory of, by the way, she has officially gone, to the memory of Teresa. Because she never allowed me to call her Teresa when she was alive. So tonight I will take full advantage. This tribute is very, very simple. It's a dedication to Mahal like no other. Trust me. For those of you who really and truly know Mahal, you know there's no other. So tonight what we've done is we've assembled a lot of the groups, a lot of the people who Mahal impacted through a very short stay on this earth. She was only 87 years old. And so, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we ask you to smile and sing along and dance along and celebrate with us as the Hall family, in association with the Helen Folk Dancers and the government of St. Lucia, bring to you Mahal like no other. To get things started off tonight, where do we go to? None other than the school at which Mahal taught for the longest. And that is the Ave Maria Girls School. They will be starting off here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So I'd like you to now please put your hands together and welcome the Ave Maria Girls.
Ave Maria Techo Day. That's right. Good evening, everyone. 48 years before I started my teaching career, Mrs. Hall was busy making her mark on St. Lucia's education system as a teacher at the Ave Maria Girls Primary School. During that time, she was known as the handicraft teacher, a talented teacher who taught embroidery, crochet, knitting, and so much more. With a passion, focusing on the girls who were not performing well academically and ensuring that they were sufficiently skilled to face the world out there. A few years later, she physically moved to Castries Comprehensive, but she remained forever present at Ave Maria, not because she held dance rehearsals in the school's annex every Saturday with her various levels of the well-known Helen folk dancers, but she had a burning desire to continue supporting the school in any way she could.
Somewhere along the way, I became one of her favorite people at Ave Maria, and in her last few times traveling to the States, she always brought me butterflies, either as a brooch or for my class decor, as she knew butterflies was my class theme for a few years. Mrs. Hall called the school and my home regularly. That lady always had a story for me or a case to deal with me. Sometimes Mrs. Henry, the principal, would answer the phone, and by the tone of her laughter, I just knew who she was talking to and what she was being told. On most occasions, however, I would be the one who answered the phone, and the conversations would go something like this. I would say, Ave Maria Primary School, good morning, how? Before I could finish, I would hear her chanting,
Ave Maria Techo Day.
From fall there, yeah, yo. That was what always had Mrs. Henry reeling with laughter, and I would answer with, Teresa rockin', Teresa rockin', and we would break into laughter together, but not before she jokingly scolded me and said, Gade my tifi, my palaju. Then she'd ask, how is Ave Maria? And before getting a response, she'd continue, Addy, I have an idea, or I have a case with you all. And she would go on to tell me, and she'd go on to tell me. On such occasions,
we spoke of a cultural show that was held at the Cultural Center in collaboration with Helen Folk Dancers to raise funds for the Ave Maria School.
We spoke of repainting the annex, installing ceiling fans, or providing brooms, which she did for many terms.
We spoke of Lawen Creole, a competition for primary school students, and she'd always remind us, one thing, prepare the child well, because there will be only one winner. Nobody is running behind anybody. The first time she said I was like, huh? And she said, yes, there will be no runners-up, just a queen and a king. Then she'd say, I don't know where you're all getting your ideas, but the child must wear a Creole dress, and Madras is not Creole. Use flowered material, big flowers.
We spoke we spoke often about Ave Maria. More recently, sometime in October or November, I think, she called me at home and said, Adi, I want to give Ave Maria something, and I want you to help me with something. The help she needed was in finding someone to stay with her on weekends. And then she stated that she had a huge Christmas tree for the school and that we should come for it. I said, come for it now. She said, yes, come for it. Come with a truck and some men. It's a huge, huge tree, but come for it now before I change my mind, she laughed. Now make sure you'll put it in the yard and decorate it. Let the children make their own decorations and decorate it. I said, okay, Mahal, I'll tell Mrs. Henry.
Well, we were still trying to figure out how do we get this huge tree to Ave Maria, and when the sad news came. Mrs. Hall always had Ave Maria at heart and on her mind. We, the students and teachers, both past and present, of Ave Maria cannot, should not, and will not forget this incredibly generous, jovial, talented, cultural individual. Farewell, Mrs. Hall.
Mute awamla.
Come on, let's keep that applause going. Let's keep that applause going. Let's hear it for the Ave Maria girls room. Come on, people do better than that. Come on, let's get Ave Maria round of applause. And of course, you can see right ladies are supporting the young girls. What are we going to do is just to know that sometimes we don't just talk about it, it's one of these young people, so many years, and it's wonderful what we talk about now. Lord, we must be looking down and smiling all down. Or try to look down to be the Bible things in this life. Everyone knows nowadays that the favorite children were not Jocelyn, Lacy, Lloyd, Peter, the Worthies. Her favorite children belong to one group in Asia. And that is a group that she formed and spent her whole life trying to develop. Ladies and gentlemen, the electric dancers are known throughout St. Lucia, throughout the region, and they are ultimately some of the best dancers you will find on this planet. So ladies and gentlemen, to you, I want to put your hands together and welcome on stage the electric dancer. Some of the most senior Helen Phillips and the floor. Come on, one more time, give it up for them. That was absolutely wonderful. At this moment in time, ladies and gentlemen, we have two very special guests, and I really would like to give a special mention of them. They are now both ministers of government, but I do know that they interaction with Mama started long before they were brought into the studio portfolios. I know that Madam Fortuna, your producer, had a lot of interaction with Mama, and in fact, when she got the news of Mama's passing, she's one of the persons who got in touch with me very early to say, hey, we look at our that's what she told me from very, very early. We're going to give Mama the biggest second possible because Mama meant a lot to me personally. And so Mama was thank you so much for that. The other person was, you know, the scene was a kid, and I tell people I say every time I am setting my things around. When we all of those things being challenged with political career, one of his first meetings was in Nigeria. And we were tribute from a meeting came from our house. He got around the power from my bedroom. And when she asked what I was doing, I was very quick to let her know that don't worry about that. Mr. King is going to be in the next to do the power. So there are not many people that so I know that you don't know very well so much. So we will have these two persons to say a few minutes and we'll stand up, of course, in true tradition, our very matter, ladies first. Honorable Minister, ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Fortuna, thank you, the Honorable Fortuna.
Thank you very much, Isai. And you know, I always work with my script because I'm somebody who gets carried away. And given the type of relationship I saw, I think it was very important that I scripted so you could get the essence of the message and what she meant to me. But my recollection of Mahal goes as far back as 1966 when I entered the Ave Infant School. And as an impressionable 5-year-old, she appeared always intentional. She had presence. She was always impeccably dressed and was always putting things in order. As a child, that's what you remember. You see the movements. She never hesitated to take charge of the space that she was in. And at that time, she was a standard 6 teacher. So if you were in the class, it meant that you were a late bloomer. Unfortunately, I never made it to a class in primary school, but our paths crossed when I became an athlete and a national team leader. You know, there is much that has been said about her, and you will resign with the children of the church, but I want to focus on the lessons that she taught us as solutions. Mrs. Hall was a proactive citizen. She was always thinking ahead and taking initiative. She did not ask what the country can do for her, but what she can do for her country. And what it is that gave her joy and satisfaction in saying. Instead of complaining, she took action. She made the government work for her. Whether it was PPP, SLP, or UWP, she made government work for her. That was Mrs. Hall. And when we see some of, and you know, when I read these, I see a lot of his mom. Don't we? Don't we always see a lot of Mrs. Hall here? No matter which government is in, Israel succeeds as being one of those best. And that's the essence of living. Mama lived a purposeful life. She lived each day with intention, thus contributing in the most meaningful way to the betterment of our country. You know, Mrs. Hall had an interesting view on challenges. When it came her way, she saw them as opportunities to create or develop something new. And I say that and go way back to 1970-something when she was involved in the legislative traditional. That was the group that was formed with her involvement. And unfortunately, things didn't go the way she had planned, but she didn't stay around. She formed her own dancers, and they had a teaming. And so, when we see people like Israel I think his dad actually tried singing Kaiso, but then he moved to Extempo because he realized that he did not have strength in the Kaiso arena. So he went to, yes, he went to Extempo. And I'm happy Melanie is there because Melanie is out, but Melanie is here, and Melanie played tennis at the same time I played tennis as well. But Melanie quickly realized that she had to resort to fashion because she dressed better than her tennis skills showed on the court. She didn't have the skills of tennis on the court, but she looked the part in terms of the way she dressed. And so they found the strength and what worked for them. So for me personally, I think it was my mom's mindset that connected me to her. She was a disciplinarian, yes, but I saw a fighter, I saw a go-getter, I saw a relentless person, an encourager, and above all, a mentor. She never hesitated to tell you exactly what she felt about you, or anything for that matter. You knew exactly where you stood with her. No ifs, ands, or buts. And I'm sure the children can testify to that. When I served as president of the Neighborhood Association, she was my go-to person, and I'm sure the children of my frequent visits to her house on the staging major events, always looking for a plan, looking for this, looking for that, looking for ideas and how we could present the solution. Mrs. Hall found time to culturalize us, if I can use that word. She culturalized the national athletes. She taught us to dance. She was the first person to teach me how to I went through the school system in St. I didn't learn that. Mrs. Hall taught me that. She taught us the meaning and the symbolism of each style of the national dress. When to wear it and how to wear it. She assisted us in finding ourselves as solutions. When she was not available, she would delegate someone to that. All she wanted in return was excellence in delivery. For her, there was only one way to do things in mission, and that was giving up one's best. Her mantra was, what is worth doing is worth doing well. And I'm indeed happy to see some of the delegates still performing tonight. You may not say he's not since for a long time, but he's still there, some of them go with us. That's her legacy. And her legacy is about performers, doers, not talkers or complainers. You know, this is already complaining. She did something about it. And that's what we must learn from the life of Mrs. Hall. The last time I visited her, she showed up her latest creations. And that was about July, August of this year. I visited her, I took the time to go over to see Mrs. Hall. And she asked me, you know, after she showed up her creations, she turned around, she said, Fortuna, how is the government doing? You know, how is the government doing? You know, are you sure the government is on course? So my response to her was, Mrs. Hall, wait and see the might of the Lord. And she turned around and she said to me, okay, tell my boyfriend I want to see him. So my boyfriend is there tonight, and I am certain he'll declare himself before the night is out. So she also asked me, which was interesting, to bring a lobster the next time I came. But that was not to be. But when I reflect over the last few weeks, I was reflecting on why a lobster, you know. And I thought she knew she was moving on. And just like a lobster, which does not hesitate to shed a limb, you understand, when it wants to escape or move on, I think Mrs. Hall was giving me a clue that she'll be moving on. And so that's my take on the story of the lobster with her. But she's not there. I could not fulfill that. But my understanding in looking at the relationship we had was that she knew she was going to go at some point in time. Anyway, as a Minister of Culture, I can say for a fact that Mrs. Hall encouraged everyone. She saw the good in everything. She was not selective. Her belief was that no art form was above or better than the other. And with her design, all the children found some strength in all the things that she did and succeeded at doing it. Everyone is blessed with talents and skills and is capable of realizing greatness. Every art form should be used to elevate our country and our people. That was Mrs. Hall's mantra. As I say this, I remember some years ago, she organized an exhibition for collectors, of which I was a part because I do collect ceramics. And she was flabbergasted by this guy who had a collection of leaflets of persons who had gone to the great beyond. She talked about it throughout the collection. She was just fascinated that this guy had all of these pamphlets from people who had died since 1980, you know. So she was thrilled at that collection. A gem in his collection. So to her children, Isai, Melanie, and all of you, I say our country is better because of the selfless work of your mom. Our country is better because she had a vision, not one of destruction and self-aggrandizement, but one of intention and continuous engagement of us solutions for the elevation of our country. Mrs. Hall made time to instill values in the next generation. And I love the way the grandchildren presented her this afternoon too. So we heard the first generation and we also heard the second generation. And it's the same way she treated not just her children, but our entire country. She played her part in grooming and preparing citizens for national duty. Her legacy lives on in all of us who were fortunate and blessed to encounter her. Her work is here for all to see. Little Says Traditional, Helen Folk Dancers, La Wen Creole, Best National Dress, Violin Competition, Collector's Exhibition, you name it. Anything cultural, anything folky, that was Mrs. Hall. Let's all aspire to be like her. Let us live daily with purpose and intention. If we do, we will find the liberation and that passion that Mahal had to live the dream life, and where today she is remembered for her contribution to our society and humanity. Her legacy lives in all of us. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. And I know you spoke here not as a minister, but as someone whose life was definitely touched by Teresa Mahal. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've been to Mahal's house, you would have seen that Mahal had a collection of photographs in her living room. And for a long time, the only politician who was fortunate enough to be in that collection was Sir John. In fact, even the last election that just went, she asked me if Sir John would be running. And I answered, I'm not sure. But then came along, as Madam Minister said, her boyfriend, Nomliki Lad. Ladies and gentlemen, a man whom my mom grew to really love and appreciate, and I think he displays a lot of qualities that my mom has, because I know him to be one of the most kind, loving, and generous politicians that you can find anywhere in the world, and I will vouch for him any day. Ladies and gentlemen, Mama's best friend, Mama's boyfriend, put your hands together for the Honorable Stevenson King.
Thank you very much. Of course, tonight, I'm here to say farewell to my girlfriend. As a consequence, I left my wife at home. Because to you, the family, the whole family, and friends, minister, and all well wishers, Mahal was a special lady, a very special lady. Though I knew her in the 70s, I wasn't as fortunate as the Minister for Culture to have been taught by her, because certainly I could not have gone to the Ave Maria School. I didn't go to the Alice Boys School, neither did I go to the Comprehensive School. But I knew Mahal. As a Roman Catholic, of course, we certainly did our first communion instructions, as they're called, at the RC Boys School, in those days next to the Ave Maria School. And Mahal was a very prominent personality, a very prominent teacher. But later on in my life, when I entered politics, I encountered Mrs. Hall. During my house to house, I visited home. And she was one of those, upon my arrival, she gave me an instruction, a lesson, what I should do as a politician, what I should not do, and how should I go about doing my business as a politician, because politicians often make promises, but they don't keep. But I should make sure that I keep my promises. And of course, she took me through her home, introducing me to some of her collections, her hobbies, the planting of flowers, her garden, not knowing that I'm a lover of flowers also, of plants. And we had this conversation, and later on, we developed that love relationship. And so whenever she called the home, and I lived with my mother then, when my mother would answer the phone, she'd say, "Where is my boyfriend?" And my mother, of course, would simply call me to take that call. Mahal and myself maintained that relationship right through till the end. And this evening, I feel a sense of guilt in that in death, many times, we tend to question ourselves as to whether we truly demonstrated that love and that commitment till the end. Whether we truly showed that love. Because in the case of Mahal, she certainly demonstrated her passion, her love, her commitment, and her determination to make a contribution to society and to the people who she encountered on a daily basis. I recall, having entered into government, we maintained that relationship, and it grew from strength to strength. From her involvement in National Day activities, her idea about developing the dance group until its formation in 1991, Helen Folks Dancers, and her constant activities at raising funds, whether it's for the Ave Maria School, or for some charitable purpose, or for the group itself. She got me involved every step of the way. I owned a small PA system for my political affairs. It was Mahal's own. She'd call and say, "I need the system today. I'm having a show. So will you please be there for 11 o'clock? Or be there for 4 o'clock? Now please don't forget I need the system." In those days, I didn't have any system. I had a system. So I provided Mahal with all of her sound for fundraising activities and for shows. And as a consequence of her demands, every time I kept buying more equipment because I knew for a fact that I needed to provide Mahal, my girlfriend, with sound. I remember one occasion when I failed, and I've never forgotten that. She was having that show at the Castries Comprehensive School. And for some reason, my guys just let her down, and I've never been able to say to her, "I am sorry." But it would appear that after that, she then changed from being my boyfriend, her boyfriend, and the term her enemy. So she now classified me as an enemy. So my enemy was so much in love with me that she couldn't spend a moment without calling me to find out how I am doing. But you know, one of the things about Mahal in the lane, McNamara Avenue, is her relationship with the young people in the community. In those days, the youth arm of the Castries North Constituency Branch comprised a number of young men and women from the Lansdowne area. And her home, by extension, was the home of the young people. Not only did I source electricity from the house through ASI, who informed her that I would have paid her, that I never did, but also we got all sorts of assistance through ASI for the youth group. So on National Day, we would have a daybreak. We'd get electricity, we'd get food, we'd get whatever we needed from our hall's resources. And that was the relationship. In fact, my daughter, at the age of 3, living in McNamara Avenue, was adorned with a first Madras national wear that became, for me, the icon of her personality. And just before her death, about a year ago, she called me and said to me, "Do you have a photograph of your daughter?" I said, "I have many photographs of my daughter." She said, No. "Do you have a photograph of your daughter in the Madras, the national wear?" I said, "No, I don't have one." She said, "I'm going to get it for you." And she sent me 3 of those photos, which I adore very much. That was Mahal. Every year at this time, Christmas time, she made sure that she prepared sorrel, ginger beer, and cake, fruit cake, whatever it is, that I had to pass to have my sorrel and ginger beer and to take home. The last time I did it, she said to me, "You know, I couldn't make any sorrel for you because what they've got in St. Lucia is not good. I normally buy it in New York and I couldn't get any." But we sat down and had a hearty meal, a very sumptuous meal, and we spoke at length about life and politics and culture and some of the ideas which she had in her mind. One of the things, or one of the experiences during my political career that I had with Mahal, my enemy, was that during my visits to her home and her introduction to a beautiful garden, there are beautiful palms and plants, as you can see to the back. And in my mind, I'm saying, this looks good for my platform, to decorate the platform in palms and flowers, etc., etc. So one day we're preparing for a public meeting, and I said to my workers, "Go to Mrs. Hall's house. If she's there, tell her you came for the palms. If she's not there, just take it." So we went over, and Mahal was there. And they said, "Mrs. Hall, Mr. King sent us for the palms." "Which palms did he send you for?" "Don't tell him, don't come here. That's my enemy, I don't want him here." Eventually she said, "Okay, take the palms. You don't want any more?" So they got the palms, and of course, platform decorated, looked good. And on every occasion I needed palms, I simply said to them, "Go to Mahal's house. If she's there, look to the right," as organized as she was, "look to the right and pick up 6 palms and bring them for me. And if there are any beautiful flowers, potted flowers, please bring them over to me." That was the relationship that we had, Mrs. Hall and myself. And so, Andy, when I speak of Mrs. Hall referring to me as an enemy, it was a relationship of love rather than hate. It was one in which that the two of us, sometimes I'll just think of her and call her in New York to find out how she's doing. And one day I was in New York walking or somewhere, and I met, was it Melanie? Or one of them, and they said, "She's here in New York." And we contacted each other. So for me today, I've lost a great friend, though one who called each other enemy, but one who I believe made a significant contribution to life in St. Lucia. When I see the school children who came here, who performed, it demonstrated the contribution of Teresa Hall to the education system in St. Lucia. When I saw the performance of the dancers, it demonstrated the value of the contribution to culture, to dance in St. Lucia. The way those young people who came through the Helen folk dancers, who have emerged in our society as prominent citizens, demonstrating that the dance company which she developed was not merely dance, but it was one of an institution of discipline, an institution of guidance, and an institution of counseling. And wherever you go and you meet those individuals who went through her dance company, you'd recognize the discipline and the professionalism in those individuals who have now become public officers, public servants, teachers, and also in the private sector, making their contribution. But as she departs today, and as we spend a few moments to reflect on her contribution, for me, every time I see a madras, I think of my girlfriend. Every time I see a dance group mount the stage and performing our Creole dances, I think of my girlfriend. Every time I see palms and flowers and potted plants, I think of my girlfriend. And every time I see madras for Creole Day or on any other occasion, I think of none other than my girlfriend, Mahal, the great person, the great contributor to our culture, to education, and to our society in general. May she rest in peace.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. Of course, we cannot tell how close the Honorable Minister was to Mama. And when you see the madras, you think of Mahal. When you see the plants, and you think about your plants. But whenever you see plants, I want you to remember that Mahal's plants need to be watered every morning at 5 o'clock. So as the parliamentarian for the area, I would like you to please allocate some resources to ensure that these plants in Ranjur are watered on a daily basis. Ladies and gentlemen, the Helen folk dancers represent the late Teresa Hall. And they were supposed to have made the tribute in the church. That did not happen, and so we're very happy to have one of Mahal's real sons. For those of you who know Mahal, you know that she had quite a few other sons, but one of them is Christopher Zoll Duncan. He's coming to pay tribute in word to Mahal. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Christopher Zoll Duncan.
No, we are both. Mic is on. And Leander Emma.
Mamãe lá de quick.
Quick!
Vive la rose.
Vive la Marguerite!
Qui s'abonne mettait sous la terre?
Toutes choses et puis Teresa Hall, better known as Mahal.
The story of humanity is a compilation of collective and individual life experiences over time that have been recorded and handed over from era to era.
Si nous n'y pour raconter l'histoire Mahal, l'histoire de la vie Mahal, peut-être nous avons besoin en moi. Pour commencer, nous allons à peu près 6 mois pour nous. Est-ce que d'accord?
We are all animals, civil, whatever that means, or otherwise humans, who are social beings for the most part. They work in groups, they congregate. A lot of the other animals do likewise.
Maybe we humans come together when we share common ideals, purposes, goals, and dreams. This natural predisposition sets up the avenue for roles. Somebody has to lead, to take charge. Somebody has to take responsibility.
Maybe some of us are born with the gift, the traits, and the competencies of these roles.
Teresa Hall, Ma Hall, or Mr. Hall, as my daughter Chrisanne would call her. Destiny, no more icicles. Was born so that this world could be a different place, with her in it, but more so after she moved on.
As the sound of our voices reached through whatever medium, be it the PA system, video recording, digital recording, internet or TV, the story of Mrs. Teresa Hall continues to unveil. Here is an extract from part of that story. Listen attentively as Teacher Hall will command you to.
As with all stories, once, long ago, not so long ago, and the story we're telling is true.
4 young ladies, Simone Alexander, Vanessa Goring, Leander Imad, and Bernice St. Amy, all former students of the Edgeworth Secondary School, had a mission. These 4 names, as we immortalize this hall into the history of folk dance tradition, need to be given special acclaim and recognition. It was and is still the zeal and passion for folk dancing, fueled by the participation in the latest Sales Traditionnel des ZPC secondary schools quadrille competition, where very little problem took place. You know, but this is illusion, where all is two-faced, all Colgate is two-faced, all bleach is chemical, and all color scope is breeze. Well, you get the message?
Anyway, it is important to mention Leader Says as the organizers of that folk dance experience, of which Mrs. Hall was the head/chief engineer. That experience either sparked or fueled fires in many of us that still burning bright today. Mahal Tia Toot Sauce. Mahal invited some of us to that workshop before the first secondary school squadron competition. Who would not notice the little boy in the orange madras, female pants, and slippers? I have a mother like Mrs. Hall who encouraged me in every project. Sign me, say sign about. So she got to Sally Iban Wayne. Maybe this is how I found a place in Mrs. Hall's heart, and that of the Leader Says people, including Joan Hyacinth, one of my other mothers. Since then, and until the end of our days, Mahal has not, and will never stop mothering us, for that matter.
To further introduce these 4 brave hearts, armed with youthful energy, sought an audience with Leader Says, with the intention of being part of a youth chapter of the mother group. The response was not a favorable one, unfortunately. Our spirits were broken. We were down, but not out. However, every disappointment is a blessing in disguise. You need only to find it.
Mrs. Hall, I remember, went on for some time lamenting over the lack of foresight on the part of Leader Says and the desire to hold on to the old ways and unwillingness to embrace change. The inside scoop. By then, I was a member of Leader Says. Possibly the youngest compliments Mahal. I always wondered how much of this complaining was Mahal not getting her way or choosing the highway. tout beta fait qu'à clairer pour l'amour.
Mrs. Hall invited us, the young, fire-bright ladies, and the four cornerstones of the Helen Folk Dancers Foundation to a house to have dialogue in an effort to assist us in realizing our dreams. The first round of talks were held, and subsequently a performance secured by the ever-connected and resourceful you-know-who, Mrs. Hall, at Pigeon Point. We did not really have a name, and our first course was so ruffled that the name Chiffonette Dancers was a logical conclusion.
The group's formalities will conclude at round 2 discussions, of which I was now part. Miss Valerie Albert Favrier gave the name. She was always at Mrs. Hall's home. I really thought she lived there, honestly, until I knew of her real home. HTS, Helen Folk Dancers. We all agreed. I gave the motto, which was inspired by my grandmother. In saying her rosary, she would say that big word, perpetual, and let perpetual light shine upon them. You have to be Catholic to understand. So, perpetuation of culture for the future. Earl gave the head tie mouchoir for the letterhead. And so, Helen Folk Dancers was born. Bernice, Lily, and Danny Tom, Mahal's faithful taxi chauffeur, security, doorman, watchman, supervisor, confident, Mr. Thomas St. Louis. Each founding member, Lily, Simone, Bernice, Vanessa, Earl, Mrs. Hall, and yours truly, assisted in this majestic birth. Mrs. Hall was then and will be our eternal coordinator. But we all share ownership of this masterpiece, this phenomenon of a group. An entitlement that has changed our lives and the face of culture in St. Lucia and the Lucian diaspora. July 12, 1991 to July 12, 2017, a 26-year legacy in which we have entertained prime ministers, presidents, senators, ambassadors, royalty, the elite, rich, poor, disabled, and shut-in. We grew to about over 150 strong. And even as some of our children became members, we evolved into the juniors, intermediate, seniors, past members, like me, who have not been on stage with the group in a while, and the immediate past members, like who? Like Hills? Okay, that's all. For about 20 of these years, for as long as her health would permit, Mrs. Hall would come to meetings on Saturdays at the Ave Maria Primary School from 2 p.m. for the juniors, 3 to 4 for the intermediates, 5 to 7 for the seniors, and most times up to 8 p.m., depending if we had a performance. The group's founding members can all attest to the 5 a.m. wake-up call that Leroy spoke about in his eulogy. Some of us got it daily. Right, Simon? That's what we see. Oh, I need somebody there. Of course. Helen Folk Dancers consumed our lives. We had to make all our plans around what Helen Folk Dancers did. We became the literal embodiment of family, and Mrs. Hall led that family with 2 iron fists and an iron rod. À la route, c'est chair. Et puis chair, au passion force, et puis kouaï, pour faire tout bagage. Il était quoi, c'est lui qui te met nous. The shirt I'm wearing now was the last gift she gave to me.
So with the little time that we have left, we give the world the Mrs. Hall we knew, loved, admired, fed, made life difficult for seemingly at times, and trust me, she made our lives very challenging. Her folk dancers were Mrs. Hall's tool, her instrument of change, her platform, her command center, and that she did very well, command. It was a magic wand because some of the feats she accomplished through us were nothing short of magic.
Et puis, mon rôle, tout ça, il te voulait entamer, c'est possible. As leader of the Helen Folk Dancers, Mrs. Hall contributed and led as a general in this cultural revolution that continues even as we speak. The war is still going on. So we laid this general to rest after so many battles with some magnificent victories, decorated and celebrated.
Today we celebrate because of Mahal, most, if not all of us, got our passports. Some of us were able to travel to Canada, Guyana, Trinidad, Grenada, St. Vincent, Guadeloupe, Dominica, Barbados, St. Croix, Jamaica, and Antigua. Some went to Taiwan, and even as far as Kazakhstan. We got our first U.S. visas. We learned the value of prayers. The seniors can remember a trip to Dominica that included sneaking out to the first serenade concert at the warehouse. We left the concert at 5:30 a.m. Had to sneak back in and be at church for 7 a.m. And you dare not sleep in church because you would have to feel the wrath of our fearless leader, Mrs. Hall.
Charity, la charité. Mrs. Hall taught us how to give. She led by example. She did give. She gave her family. She gave her home. She gave her resources. She gave her time. She gave her expertise, experiences, advice, her values, and her life to Helen Folk Dancers. Our gifts and talents were not ours to keep. They were for us to share with the shut-ins, hospitals, especially the pediatric wards. Every year, we made time to visit whether it was the home for the elderly in Benry, or Marion home, or Adelaide's home, or the home at Bishopra, the kids at the homes in Soufrière, or the ones at Cicero. I found out later, one of the main reasons why Valerie, well, that's how she called her. She was always like Mrs. Hall anyways. The reason why she was there is because she and Mo Hall were always planning something. HPS had a big hand in our children's Christmas parties. Food, drinks, gifts, and folk music, traditional and local carols.
We celebrate Helen Folk Dancers Quarter Festival, Secondary Schools Festival, Primary Schools, and Preschool. We would go to the schools, teach the dances, or run workshops for the teachers during the festival. National Dress Festival. This is probably the biggest and most unspoken, biggest but most unspoken highlights of Mistress Hall. Solutions will not wear the national dress, and Mrs. Hall was going to do something about it. We had national dress festivals for all school levels, then for private sectors, hotels, and banks.
La Wen Elua Creole. Most people like pageants, and Lucians are no exception. So a pageant to highlight national dress and folk traditions drew a young audience to an experience that changed the way they perceived and related to culture.
An evening of folk and dance was the Helen folk dancers' contribution to the development and fostering of patriotism through dance and culture. This soon became one of the items on the activities listed for the celebration of independence.
Culture workshops in different communities. That's where we became missionaries and emissaries. The first was probably Lakai Denry, for which a group of participants continued and formed their own group. We know that after one in Moripo, the group Les Frères de Sessen was born. Very early in the group's life, we had an exchange with the PI authentic African dance practitioners. The name Tosh and Dudu come to mind. We were exposed to Ballet. Oh, we took part in it and made it part of our production repertoire.
Quadrille classes. If we wanted people to participate, then we had to teach them how to dance. That we did. My heart would be inundated with calls, and requests for the classes. And we never seem to have enough persons for these classes. Mr. Rachel Nicholas, Nancy, and the whole Abraham family, after one series of classes, a group was formed in Forest Gate.
Charlie from Mamai Lakai did his first digital recording, compliments Mahal and the Helen folk dancers. This widely available music at the time was on cassette tapes with every time it was shik, and all kind of noises in the background. This all instructed Helen folk dancers to step up. And with the help of people and the equipment like Gilroy and Kieran, Mamai Lakai was now on CD. I could hear that music everywhere now. Even later singers would dance and practice on it. The stone that build and refuse shall be the head cornerstone. Just saying.
They then brought the yearly retreats for introspection, prayer, fasting, and enlightenment. Most often than not, we spend time at the pastoral center, like it or not, for work and prayer. This we had no choice.
My business, your business, our business was her business. Who your boyfriend or your girlfriend was, she had to approve. Whatever that was. People like Lily was subject of looking at your behind, how it growing, keep it growing, your hair, when to cut it, if not to cut, and why you cut it.
We gave the world Lucian folk dance and music at the opening of global conferences for sustainable development in Barbados. The choreography of all the dazzling and mesmerizing pieces that all who experienced can join in started with Wayne Joseph leading the pieces. When Wayne left, Melvin took over. It seemed like the same Joseph had to be part of the head, right? We not only dance, Edenford crafted a little piece, our story, and Mrs. Hall did not just let Helen take a walk in that direction. She was part of the lead.
We know the value of friendship and service. Mrs. Hall and Morford shared a 50-year-old relationship that became 35 years. 32 years of my time on earth was consumed and enriched by Mrs. Hall. Helen folk dancers shared about 20 of that 32 years. Lily, Earl, Simon, and all the others, too numerous to mention in the interest of time, put in their respective 26 years. And now, it's time to say farewell to over 2.5 decades decades of mentoring, upbringing, guiding, leading, telling, commanding, commandeering, teaching. As we set up the guard of honor, who among us will guard the guards? Who will receive the baton to carry on? Who will fill that chair, that post, that office, that void? We look at his father and say nothing. I guess when we have truly reconciled the gravity of our loss, the realities of life will guide us to do what is right. The honorable thing, to tie our waists and continue the work that Mahal and Helen Folkdancers have started. Our voices are the chosen ones to say on behalf of us, all Helen Folkdancers, thank you, Mr. Hall. Farewell, rest in peace. We will not disappoint you. Thank you. The history of the Helen Folkdancers and Mahal, ladies and gentlemen. At this point in time, we have one more speaker that we must have. And I know you've been very patient. It's been a very long afternoon and evening and night. But this gentleman will not be as long as the others, he has assured me. But it is also very, very important for me that he offer a few remarks, because the Blind Welfare Association, as I told you, was home to me for many, many years. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to welcome our final speaker for the night, Mr. Anthony Avril, representing the Blind Welfare Association. Thank you. Traditionally, the blind always first. But in typical Mahal style, you have to always expect to be surprised. When Isai came across and spoke to me, Rosie was somewhere, and she says, well, why don't we just bring in the mic and you can speak, from where you are. And I said, I can hear Mahal's voice. Tony, so help your feet. Can't you walk? Blindness is no excuse. The others go on platform and lay on the platform now, a party. Now, we know you're tired, so I'm going to try to be very, very brief. But I must share with you Mahal's contribution to the development of the blindness movement in St. Lucia and by extension in the Caribbean. She is a founder member of the St. Lucia Blind Welfare Association. She understands that the best way to effect change is through action. She never accepts blindness as an excuse. She says, who say you can't see? You just can't see through your eyes. But you can see. So, when we formed the United Talent Club, she wanted concerts. She wanted actors. And she did not want blind actors. Because she says, Tony, we are not marketing blindness. No. We are marketing talent. And it's only your eyes that are affected. Zor nitana. You will act
those of you who will, some will dance, because dance is always, you cannot have mahal and don't dance. Okay? So, but I must tell you that her contribution helped us to take the first step toward inclusion in St. Lucia. Inclusion of people affected by blindness, vision impairment, and otherwise differently able. Her contribution to the United Talent Club, the plays that we developed, and a number of them performed around the island, and she was so proud that her boys were surprising people because everybody was mesmerized. How can they perform? But this helped to open the society, to transform society. She was a motivator, not only a captain or a general, but she was a motivator, a strong advocator. She understands the best tool for change is empowerment. She knew that the St. Lucians were good people. Goodness was part of our Lucian culture, but that information is key. And to change society, society must be educated. And her legacy will live on. So when, in the end, she herself became a client of the association or eye clinic, she would call and say, look, you will have not looked at my eyes for some time and it's giving me some problem. So what about my girl? And that's Dr. Boots. Or what about the other girl there, Gladys? You know, tell them that I am coming. And, but I can't spend the whole morning. I need to get back because I'm not as strong. I am still strong, you know, but that's before. No problem, Mrs. Hall. Tout bag I marche, tout bag I marche. And if she had her breadfruits or whatever it was at home or whatever, and she called, you have to come for it and come for it now, otherwise she'll change her mind. But the bag may change mind. So, when I remember through some of our last discussion, of course, not knowing she was ready to go to the next world, and I said, look, you need to understand what you have done, you know, what you have been part of. Do you remember that in schools throughout St. Lucia, blind vision impaired children are being educated together with sighted peers? He says, of course I know that. But do you remember your role? Do you remember how you helped to plant that seed of transforming the society? Do you remember or do you realize that you have a thriving eye clinic? St. Lucians who have been trained and are performing, eye doctors, restoring sight to children and adults. You know, it is true to form that we will continue to prevent blindness and vision impairment while restoring sight. But we must also create opportunities for those persons whose sight cannot be restored. So, Mahal, when you go to the First Caribbean Bank International, ask for your girl. There is one there. She's blind, physically that is. And if you go to La Spa and you need to have a spa treatment, the best in the world, ask for the 2 blind masseuse and 1 vision impaired masseuse. They are Lucians, and they are there. And that's what we mean. When we talk about creating an inclusive society, the time will come when it will not have to be the Blind Welfare Association to provide job opportunities for people affected by blindness and vision impairment. Whoever is doing it anywhere in St. Lucia, that they will remember that you have people among the citizenry who are in need of employment, and they would be included. That's the grand vision. That's what you have been part of. Thank you, Mahor. Ou pas qu'attendre pièce, ou quand nous avec, ou pas avec, nous toujours ça ou pas avec. Tony, nous n'y pour continuer. We have to continue. We have to continue. Yes, Mahor. Yes, Mrs. Hall. And we will. Now we talk about legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what she's left with us. She has made a difference with the blindness and vision impairment people here. Things has changed. You know, it's no longer when you walk in this society, people, you will hear comments like, "Vieux la sortie là, pris un pied mon bagage comme ça." No, she has made a difference for which we are truly valued. And who will take the baton? That baton will continue. It will continue. Tony will go and others will go, but you cannot change what has been started. And in the end, when we looked at Mahol's life, I think we can use the comments of Paul, Saul of Tarsus. The road has been long, but she has fought a good fight. And yes, the war is not over, but she's won the race. Go in peace, Mahal. Rest. Rest in peace, knowing fully well your boys and your girls with blindness, vision impairment, and otherwise differently abled, one of these days will find this a place, a society, which include all of them, where they will also be able to not only receive, but continue to make the telling contribution to help others who are less fortunate. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much, Mr. Harrell, and let me assure you that the remainder of the Hall family will certainly ensure that we do as much as we can to support the Blind Welfare Association. Jocelyn, you the eldest, you take the lead, please. At this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, we've had all the speeches that we're going to have tonight. We're getting back into what Mahal loved best. That's right, performance on stage. And so, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it's a pleasure to invite a young group that she has impacted, and Mahal was there for everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, the group that you all grew up to love so very much, the Silver Shadow Dancers.
Till
Come on, folks, we can do much better than that. Let's have it for the Silver Shadow Dancers. Awesome, awesome. We want to keep the vibes rolling on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so happy that when the news broke that Mama had gone on, I got a call saying, Mr. Hall, this group of performers have indicated that they must be present at any tribute for Ma Hall. So ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, it's an absolute pleasure to welcome to the stage the St. Lucia School of Ballet. Come on, put your hands together for the St. Lucia School of Ballet.
I can fly, but I want his wings. I can shine even in the darkness, but I crave the light that he brings. Revel in the songs that he sings. My angel Gabriel. I can love, but I need his heart. I am strong even on my own, but from him I never want to part. He's been there since the very start. My angel Gabriel. My angel Gabriel. That's the day it came to be. Angels wings carried him to me.
Oh yes, come on, let's give it up for the St. Lucia School of Ballet. We continue with performances non-stop. That's right, we're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. Mahal was influenced by all cultures. The African culture was a heavy influence on Mahal. And what better way to go back to African roots than the sound of the drums? They call themselves the Ballet Ensemble. Ladies and gentlemen, for your entertainment, our African drummers will now take to the stage. Feel free to get up and dance, move, shake, do whatever you feel like doing at that time. Drummers!
Good evening, everyone. I'm Hensley Afwishi Paul from PI, representing All Folk Group. These are the drummers. You all are familiar with the drummers. So today is a day for celebration. That's how we do it in PI. When somebody is born, a child is born, we cry. We don't know what the person will become. But when somebody dies, we celebrate the person's lives. So today I want all of you all to help me to sing along and have fun, enjoy yourself. Let's celebrate the life of a great person. Okay? Laissez mama moi. Let me hear that from you all people, Ballet people. Laissez mama moi. That's your line. Mwen pa ni mama. Woy woy, mwen pa ni mama. Woy, mama mwen fini. Woy woy, agaya yango. Woy woy, mwen pa ni mama. Mama mwen Afrique. Woy woy, mwen pa ni mama. You can dance too, you know. You can come there. Mwen pa ni mama. Woy woy, agaya yango. Woy woy, mwen pa ni mama. Yeah, mama mwen fini. Mama mwen Afrique. Listen. Woy woy, mwen pa ni mama. Listen. Yeah. Christine. You wanted on stage, Christine. We need a better dancer. Any better dancer, come on stage. Silver Shadows. Any better dancer. Mama. Woy woy, mama mwen fini. Woy woy, ya yango. Woy woy. You related to me, you know you. Woy woy, mwen pa ni mama. I'm a king too. Woy woy, woy woy. Woy woy, agaga yanga. Woy woy, mwen pa ni mama. Laissez mama. Mwen sorti Afrique. Laissez mama mwen. Mama mwen fini. Woy ya yango. Woy woy, mwen pa ni mama. Woy mama mwen fini. Woy woy, mama mwen fini. Laissez mama. Solo. Solo. Next line. Oui. Woy, mon Saint-Louis. Woy, mon Saint-Louis. Woy, mon Koui, mon Saint-Louis. Woy, mon Saint-Louis. Koui. That's your line. Your line. Koui, mon. Woy, mon Saint-Louis. Alan Kavini, mon Saint-Louis. Kenny Kavini. That was the time of slavery, eh? Alan Kavini, mon Saint-Louis. Papa Chawe, Koui, mon Saint-Louis. Ale Kite, Koui, mon Saint-Louis. Riquen Kavini Moselui. Why? The parents that do us thing and not them. We love them. Why, Moselui. Betia Kavini Moselui. Aïe, Betia Kavini Moselui. Allez quitter Koui, mon Saint-Louis. Allez quitter Koui, mon Saint-Louis. Oui, voilà, mon Saint-Louis. Eh, Betty Kevin. Answer person. Yeah, man, come on. Why, mon Saint-Louis. Allez quitter Koui, mon Saint-Louis. Patio Kavini, mon Saint-Louis. Aïe, Betty Kavini, mon Saint-Louis. Divo Kavini, mon Saint-Louis. Bernard Kavini, mon Saint-Louis. Iriquen Kavini, mon Saint-Louis. Chasne Kavini, mon Saint-Louis. Piche Kite Koui, mon Saint-Louis. Piche Kite Koui, mon Saint-Louis. Peche Kavini, mon Saint-Louis. Yalala, mon Saint-Louis. Koui, solo. That's our indigenous music. Heritage. Our parents slaved for us, and these are the guys that you know. I wouldn't say it. Tomber à terre, maman moi écoute toujours. Answer tomber à terre. Tomber, yo. Tomber à terre, tomber. Ou maman moi écoute toujours. Tomber, yo. Ou maman moi écoute toujours. Papa elle est secours. Bon Dieu mettez la main. Ou ni me gatouene. C'est petit la grande main. Comme tout big fini. Planter figure de tourner. Oui, vendez ce qu'elle à force bagaille mauvais. Yo. Ou comme moi que toujours. Ou comme moi que toujours. Moi quand elle est secours. Papa mettez la main. Ou ni moi qu'à traîner. Yeah. Yo. Maman il a fait maman. Et qui a tout les belles bagailles. Pays à Kaele. Ou ça mène il a pleuré. Yo. Papa mettez la main. Saint-Lucien Kaele. Yo. Ou comme moi écoute toujours. Moi quand elle est secours. Bon Dieu mettez la main. Ou ni moi quand tu n'es. Yo. Maman il pas qu'à travail. Et qui a toutes les belles bagailles. Yo. Kamana Kikeni. Planter figure d'Otouni. Oui, vendez ce qu'elle à force bagaille mauvais. Yo. Ou comme moi écoute toujours. Moi quand elle est secours. Bon Dieu mettez la main. Ou ni moi que tu es. Aïe. Yo. Solo. Papa mettez la main. Papa mettez la main. Saint-Lucien Kahele. Wo yo 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 yo. Wo yo 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 yo. Ou kaba mwen kou toujou. Ou kaba mwen kou toujou. Mwen ka ale soukou. Bon Dieu mettez la main. Ou ni mwen ka dwene. Bekele. Bekele. Pan. Bekele, bekele, bekele. Bekele, bekele, bekele. Magoti la babad kabrile. Kilidou kilisi mamele. Kilidou kilisi mamele. Anchebe yan kou pou nou we. Anchebe yan wen pou nou we. Anchebe yan cham pou nou we. Yon ti kou de ti kou twa ti zoy. Yon ti kou de ti kou twa ti zoy. Yon ti kou de ti kou twa ti zoy. Bekele, bekele, bekele. Bekele, bekele, bekele. Magotin la babad kabrile. Magotin la babad kabrile. Kilidou kilisi mamele. Kilidou kilisi mamele. Anchebe yan kou pou nou we. Anchebe yan wen pou nou we. Yon ti kou de ti kou twa ti zoy. Yon ti kou de ti kou twa ti zoy. Yon ti kou de ti kou tout moun. Bekele, bekele, bekele. Bekele, bekele. Ça c'est musique nous-mêmes. Musique c'est ici. Maman Ballet. Ballet pas qu'à jouer si on n'a pas participé. On dit pour chanter. Pour chanter Ballet. Wapon-moi. Bekele, bekele, bekele. Bekele, bekele, bekele. Bekele, bekele, bekele. Magotine la babad kabrile. Magotine la babad kabrile. Kilidou kilisi mamele. Kilidou kilisi mamele. Anchebe yan kou pou nou we. Anchebe yan wen pou nou we. Anchebe yan jam. Merci en pile tout le monde. Merci beaucoup. Merci en pile. Maman ici ici. On te croit belle à te kay tomber. Ça y va. Ça y va.
There's nothing like the sound of an African drum. Come on, give it up one more time for our drummers. And these guys were all very close to Mawal, I can tell you that. She believed in those guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we're down to just, I think, 3 more performances. 1 from a lady singer and 2 from the Hill and Folk Dancers. You were introduced to a lady, those of you who didn't know her before. Her name is Linda Chocolate Berthia. She was attached to Mahal just like most of us. And so, ladies and gentlemen, she's here tonight to do her original song. No? All right, she's here to do 2 other songs. Anyhow, she'll make up her mind about that. But ladies and gentlemen, the lady with the wonderful voice, give it up for Miss Linda Chocolate Berthia right now.
Good evening, everyone. You just experienced a moment of a senile moment. That's what it looks like. And watch us where we go, and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace. it in our hearts. When stars go out each night, remind us where you are. Let this be our prayer. When shadows fill our day, lead us to a place, oh, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe. A world where pain and sorrow will be ended, and every heart that's broken will be mended, and we'll remember we are all the children reaching out to touch you, reaching to the sky. We are the mighty kind, and watch us from above. We hope it's so we'll find another soul to love. Let this be our prayer, just like every child needs to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be safe. Give us to a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be safe. Thank you. And this last one is, I take it as a message from Mrs. Hall to you. If I should stay, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, 'cause I know I'll be thinking of you every step of the way. And I will always love you. I will always love you. My darling, you. Bittersweet memories. That is all I'm taking with me. So goodbye. Please don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need. 'Cause I will happiness. But above all this, I wish you love. And I will always love you. 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 Darling, I love you. I will always, always love. Sing with me.
Come on, y'all, keep it going, keep it going. Her name is Linda Chocolate Berthia. Wow. Absolutely amazing talent here. And it's out of St. Lucia, right? Just so that you know, she was born and bred right here in St. Lucia. Look out for our brand new gospel track, Let Him In. Still in production. Going to be released sometime next week. An amazing voice. One more time. Give Chocolate a round of applause one more time. Now you know why Mama loved her so very much. And also, too, she never says no to Mama. Who said no to my hall? Ladies and gentlemen, the Helen Folk Dancers will bring the evening to a close with two performances. The first, Ma Hall's favorite quadrille dance was the Lacomet. To perform the Lacomet, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, make some noise for the Helen Folk Dancers. One more time, come on, people, put your hands together, make some noise for the Helen folk dancers. Yes, Sean, man, go right ahead.
Oui. Yes. Ouais. 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 Ouais.
Yeah, 1, 2.
Oui, maman, il a. Assaut power. Bekele, bekele, bekele. Bekele, bekele, bekele. Bekele, bekele, bekele. Magotin là-bas, bat kabouler. Magotin là-bas, bat kabouler. Magotin là-bas, bat kabouler. Magotin là-bas, bat kabouler. Kilidou, kilisi, mamele. Kilidou, kilisi, mamele. Kilidou, kilisi, mamele. Bekele, bekele, bekele. Bekele, bekele, bekele. Bekele, bekele, bekele. Magotin là-bas, bat kabouler. C'est ça, maman, il a. Magotin, c'est ça de ce moins. Magotin là-bas, bat kabouler. Kilidou, kilisi, mamele. Kilidou, kilisi, mamele. Kilidou, kilisi, mamele. Oui, maman. Oui, maman. Oui, maman. Baille la main. Baille la main. C'est ça dans ce moins. Bekele, bekele, bekele. Bekele, bekele, bekele. Bekele, bekele, bekele. Magotin là-bas, bat kabouler. Magotin là-bas, bat kabouler. Kilisi, mamele. Kilidou, kilisi, mamele. Kilidou, kilisi, mamele. Hoppa. Hoppa. Hop! Bekele, bekele, bekele! Hoppa! Whoop! Hey! One, hey, hey! Hoppa! Hey, hey! Oui!